Good evening and welcome to the Whiskey Lovers Society with me, Gert Retief, and tonight we are looking at the French single malt whiskey, bottled at 48.4% ABV, natural color, non-chill filtered, matured in ex-bourbon cask. So quite looking forward. Forget about the history, forget where it comes from, forget about everything. All you have to know, and all I love to know, is it a good whiskey? Is it something that is drinkable? Is it something that I'd like to buy? Is it something that I like to share? So high ABV, as most of you know, I do like high ABV whiskey. I'm not scared of a little bit of ABV. Normally don't add water to it, and of course if I do add water, there's a drop or two. So color wise on this very young whiskey, it was distilled in 2013, bottled in 2016, so definitely not an old whiskey. But color wise, very light color, little hint of a golden color to it. But of course it's all about the nosing and the tasting. So it's something that I'm going to enjoy. So cheers. Now on the nose itself, it is just lovely. It's light, friendly. It's a little citrus note coming through, that little apple pears note coming in, a little bit hint of a dried apricot. So quite pleasant, light, and definitely that 48%, if you do wake it up a little bit, it's there. That youthful note is definitely appearing. You can smell it is a young whiskey. And I can imagine this one, 10, 15 years, I think it's going to be a fantastic whiskey. But definitely that youthful note is there. That little ethanol note comes out, but let it settle down. Don't shake it too much. And when you get that lightness, that fruity flavors coming out, a little bit of a summer in a glass. Taste-wise, cheers. And when you get to the taste, that's lovely. It's sweet, that caramelly notes coming out, the English toffee note coming out. That apples is still there, that pear note is still there, that fresh fruit is still coming out, a little bit of an apple cider note coming out as well, loads and loads of vanilla, and then you get a little bit of an oak coming through, just a hint of that oak, a little bit of a sawdust oak that you get in the aftertaste. Let me just try again. Cheers. Definitely on that second sip, I get a little bit more of that oak coming through. Quite a little bit surprised that there is so much oak appearing on this one, considering it's only 3 years old. But there's a spiciness to it, there's a hotness to it. That alcohol is definitely kicking in. Let me just try again. Oh, but it leaves your mouth so nice, warm feeling, especially it's winter time. Not sure if it's going to be, well, maybe if you proof it down a little bit, I think it's going to be a perfect summer one. But now, winter time, freezing cold, 9 degrees today. One more try. Cheers. Oh, and every time that I go back, it's a little bit sweeter, a little bit more of that caramel notes. Definitely not going to add water to it. For me, it's just perfect the way it is. So that's me on the Armorik. The nectar, what do you think? Have you tried it? Is it something that you would buy for your friends or encourage your friends to try? For me, definitely something that I would give it a go, and let me know what you think. Cheers.